So today we're going to talk about books on Maicos. So we have over here a pile of books here. The first book you can get on Amazon. It's called Mick Walker's German Racing Motorcycles. Now it's more than Maico, obviously. You can see in here different manufacturers, but there is a few pages about Maico in here. It's not much, it's about 4 pages, I think. Here it is, 4 or 5 pages. So it's at page 120. And the interesting part about this book is it doesn't really talk about motocross. It talks about their street racing bikes. It's mostly all about their street racing. So it even has a nice picture of a grass tracker in there. So yeah, they don't really talk too much about their dirt bikes at all. It's mostly all, as you can see, all street racing. This book's about $35, and you get it on Amazon. So next book, that book is in English. This book and the rest of the books are actually in German. So this one is Maico, and it's from Type and Compass in 1934 to 1994. It's a pretty good book. It has pictures of the bikes, has a little article about them, tells you about them, and then it has the dimensions and things like that, the specifications for the bikes. So, and again, it starts all the way back. You can go to the 90s, the 80s bikes, and some of the early 90s bikes. Even in here, it's all Maico, by the way, and even in here they do have some of the odd stuff. Couple odd things like the Rotax 4-strokes they had in the early 90s. Like it should be somewhere in here, but as you can see, they have, here's one, GS360 600. You can see it has a Rotax on it. So yeah, and again they go all the way back to the 1930s, so a lot of old bikes. So I got that off of a German website, so if you want some of these books and you can't find them, I can point you to where I got them from. So this one here is Enduros, and this is not just Maicos, but you can see there's a Maico on the cover. That's why I bought it. I saw that picture of that Maico on the cover, so I bought this book. And it's from 1960-2006. One of the interesting parts about this, again, it has most bikes, same layout as the other one. The difference in this book is it does have some of the newer stuff. You can see that that's even one of the 4-strokes again. It does have some of the newer stuff. So you can see here it has a picture of the newer Maicos. And it even talks about the 620. You can see 620 Supermoto. And talks about, it talks about Costler a little bit, as you can see. So, good book. And these books were kind of cheap. I believe they're like $10 or something. This book might have been $30. This is one's Maico, again, 1934 to 1987. And this book is more of a storyline. As you can see, it has a nice pages. It's all in German, so I haven't really read this book because it's all in German. So if I had to read it, I had to type in to the Google Translate, and you can see they have weird characters here and stuff like that. Then I have on my keyboard, so I have to cut and paste them, so it takes a while sometimes. But yeah, it talks about them. And this one here, at the very end, even has some of the new Maicos. Even though it says it only goes to 87, you can see here a picture of the newer Maico. And you can even see in this article, I don't know where they say it at, but at some point at this place here, they do talk about, here it is in the back here. So they do talk about, you can see here, the 685, 85 horsepower, and the 616, 320, 380, da-da-da, so pretty good. And I found these on German websites. Sometimes I go on German Google and Google things and stuff like that and translate it. That's how I got this engine. I bought the cylinder from Germany, and the guy said he had this bought a vent for it too. I bought it too. This is a 660 sidecar engine. He said it was a 685, but it's actually 660, so I'm not sure what this actually means, if the 685s were 660s or if this is some kind of special engine that they made for sidecars before they made the 685. The older one, because the newer one's different. The one that Coster makes and I have is different. So yeah, I go on those sites sometimes and buy things. And I think when I bought this thing here, I had to. I think we were both using Google Translate because it was hard to make sense out of some things that they were saying. So, but yeah, I ended up eventually getting it. Again, if you buy something from Germany, it takes about a month to get to the U.S. So yeah, it takes. When I bought these, it took a month to get here. So that's all the 4 books that I have. I mean, I do have manuals for Maicos. Most of them are on my website already, though. So these are the 4 actual books that have some information about Maico if people are interested.